Okay. Finally got to the wedding. See what happens. I think we gotta finish this.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
No. Thanks, but I don't drink.
What are you? A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
Don't get too drunk.
Nails, Henry. We're in trouble. gotta help
What's
me.
going
What's
on?
happened?
The sword is gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
And couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came, I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something. Drank,
Maybe it's the guard.
and
The
went to
guard
take
was
a
there.
piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work, and for Lord Semine himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. With all the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fob. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
Aye, I know that. He was in yellow.
Yellow,
He
alright.
was well dressed, all right.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind.
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. One that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see.
Ah, I know her, yeah.
Exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
Actually, I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about.
Oh. What?
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Is it true you bought a gift for young Olga?
Alright, he's dressed in yellow.
A beast like that could easily spray the whole place in one go.
You know, Lord. That roast.
Careful.
Alright.
God be with you.
I talked to him
What do you
before.
think?
About the wedding?
What?
I'm not used to such
Quiet. Here.
Aye, sure. Everybody's happy and friendly.
God be with you.
Yes. What's?
I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Dobravka, I don't want to hear it. I know what you want from me. And I also know you wouldn't be happy.
But why not? I mean, we get on great.
We only danced
It's a bit
once.
embarrassing, but I have a weakness.
That still won't put me off. What weakness?
I once got kicked by a horse in the... Well, you know. And since then, I just can't.
What are you waffling about?
I can't serve as a husband. Nor as a lover. I just can't.
Oh, I see. And so, well, I think...
Is it this guy?
Yes? What do you need?
You're a little nervous, aren't you?
Not at all.
Gotta be him, right?
That's a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for. Do you know Radovan? The blacksmith from Takov?
I don't. And whatever happened, I don't know anything about it.
You don't know him? Then why did he tell me he remembered you hanging around him right before he got robbed?
It's not my fault, I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
The devil, eh? You better come up with a better story next time. Now give me everything you took.
Yes, of course. Here, take it all.
Nice haul. And now the sword.
Sword? But I don't have any sword.
Don't lie to me, sticky fingers.
I might be a thief, but I'm not a liar. This is really all I took. And anyway, where would I hide a sword?
All right. I'll be going now.
Please, don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
Okay. There's another man somewhere. Hiding away somewhere. There's someone down there. Anything up here that I can take? Any books that I can take that I can read? It's not going to be up here, is it?
Dance till dawn, but I can't keep up anymore.
Not them.
Where is that woman?
I must have eaten something bad.
He's looking for that woman.
You should have told
Whatever her
me I
name
found a
was.
replacement.
Can't remember.
You're of no use if you're running in a privy all the time. And now this. If any of the guests are sick, it would be the
Hmm.
Hey, let's go.
I'd like to...
There's no...
There's another man in yellow? Hang on.
Sir, greetings, lad. What brings you here? Till we meet again.
Hey!
Dressed in yellow. You might be the fella I'm looking for.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Sorry, do I know you?
Of course! You're Bouchek, right? Only a week ago we were brawling over that girl in Jellyhoff.
Oh? And who won?
Well, me, of course. But it wasn't worth it. The girl was pretty, but as daft as a bag of rocks.
Ah, that's tough.
But now we've met again, we should have a...
Radovan, the Takov blacksmith, has lost his sword. Have you seen any around here?
Of course I have. Plenty.
Plenty?
Every guard has one, right?
Ugh, never mind. You're so drunk you'd only hurt yourself with it anyway.
That's possible. Shall we have a drink?
Why not? I'd love one.
To your health, Bouchek.
Well, I didn't agree to that, Henry.
Still. Cheers. Ugh. It's really...
Wine, of course.
Ugh.
Just...
I don't really...
We want to handle this for you. You don't have to worry about a thing.
Hang on, what's going on up here? Hans?
You said Vienna.
Oh, he's with the Edelin.
I might have known. Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other.
Unfortunately. What do you want,
I should have known.
Can't you see I'm busy here?
It doesn't matter. Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you nicked it?
How dare you?
The blacksmith saw you sniffing around it, so don't play dumb. Where did you stash it?
Hold your horses. I may have a blot or two on my reputation, but I'm not a thief.
If it wasn't you, who was it?
The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
Hey, you animal! Do you have any idea who you're mouthing off to? This is Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. He could have you pilloried for a month for talking like that.
Oh, I had no idea. Excuse me, sir.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up, no change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semyon will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
That's just a rumor.
Maybe. But I saw him nick the sword, Henry. With my own eyes. The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
I don't
Finally,
see why
you've come to your senses.
Capon will
And
try
Henry,
to
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up.
trick me.
We need to talk to von Bergov.
We want to be friends now, eh?
It's been nearly a year.
I do like that. Is really cool though. How I did Krezel's quests, all the Miller's quests, all the way up to the point of nearly going down the way of going to the wedding with Evelyn,
And everyone is blind drunk.
and she still turns up, even though I picked the blacksmith quest. All the quests link up together. That's what I call an RPG. Right. Out the back of the battlements. I can hear someone shouting. Not over this way, is it? Well, I could hear someone shouting over here. Maybe he stashed it somewhere? Not at the back here. Yeah, it's saying a long... Can I go out the back that way? Oh, hang on.
You seem like a
Where are you going with?
Well, I reckon if you share...
I'm glad you know what you. Are you interested in the theory?
Shut up. I don't want to... You and your speeches. Can't jump over the wall. Well, let's find Svatya.
No idea.
Where's Svatya gone?
She'll notice right away.
Leave that.
That's older.
Till we meet again.
Where's he gone?
What premonition?
He didn't have to.
No use if you're running to the privy all the time. I was fine this morning, I swear.
My eye, does he be? What are you doing here, Henry?
Greetings. I see the richest farmer in the county can't miss such an occasion.
In fact, I was just wondering what that teeth project is doing.
Ah, let it go. Don't let him ruin the wedding for you.
You're right. Let's think to that, yes?
No thanks. Perhaps later.
I might be lying under the table later.
There's someone supposed to be here. Unless he's in there.
You think I haven't got enough on my plate as Have you come to play dice? I don't play dice. So what do you want? I wanted to congratulate you. Aye. Well, thanks. Oh, no, thank you. God, you're...
I've probably been further than Sasa.
Well now.
I'm sorry.
Jerko.
That won't work on me.
What about up here? I guess the same place.
I'm gonna finish you.
Who gave them
Am I being stupid? Like,
with my own eyes? Give it a rest, you contrary old geezer. May the Lord protect you if I see you like treating you, old Brown.
well, I need to find Zvatya.
One of these days,
I have no clue where he's gone now.
I just hope she won't end up
My wife danced till dawn, but I can't keep up anymore.
Not gonna be down here. I have no clue where they've gone.
Before I gave you a job.
give it a rest, you contrary old geezer. How's life treating you, old Brown?
It's almost saying like he's supposed to be up here. Something's supposed to be up here.
If you say so, but may the Lord...
You didn't have to. I managed to get on my own. I still don't think you better. So, now you're going to leave some
Where the hell is Svatya?
He came with the Tarkov blacksmith. He said he'd helped him forge a present. The young lord get a packet to sit on while you keep watch.
Stop making excuses and tell me. Where have you... Henry? I thought you were supposed...
I'm sorry. I wasn't watching him closely enough.
And I thought I could rely on you. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit, Yurko seemed a little... If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose... Well, since you've served me well, if you're still interested...
I certainly am.
I'll just introduce you to him, nothing more. Lord von Burkhardt, and don't be offended, he's not that interested in...
I don't mind.
Yes, I'm just looking for wasn't he with him? Maybe not.
Leave me alone. Or so help me.
He's not going to be up here now, is he? No.
Well,
Great. I came with...
so you can don't.
My game isn't bugged, is it? I can't even find Svatya.
But there's something I'd like to ask you.
If you say so. Get a bucket to sit on while you keep watch.
I'd like to talk the whole damn shithole to the ground. Is that a threat?
More like wishful thinking.
That's Henry. He came with the Tarkov blacksmith.
After this ceremony, you'll join us for a toast.
Most looks
Stole the meadow from them. You think
What I do in a town full of
What are you doing
you
here
want
all
to give
alone?
me more to worry about?
Such a pretty
On
woman.
the
who knows her
contrary.
sword.
He just keeps on walking in circles. I can't find Svatya.
I'm sorry.
Stop making excuses and tell me, where have you been?
I'm not making excuses. I must have eaten some. Since when? You do nothing but complain, day in, day out. Especially about us.
Because you won't leave me in peace for a moment. You are a pain in the ass. Last time?
Really? I don't look here because it's not in the radius.
So Svatya threw it in here.
He just opened the door and went, yeah. What? It's not even in the radius of the search zone. I didn't think about it. I don't know why it was taking me all the way down the battlements.
First-class sword, worthy of our young lord.
As usual.
No use if you're running to kill him.
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
The bailiff's son took it.
Svatya? Why the hell would he do that? He and young Semyon will be brothers-in-law.
Maybe that's exactly why.
Right. I heard he's got a grudge against the Semyons. But for him to act a fool like that, when Semyon finds out, he'll make the bailiff set the boy straight in no uncertain terms.
But what Svatya did wasn't so terrible. The sword was found, no one was hurt, so you could just let it be, right?
You think? Well, all right. Weddings are supposed to be fun, so let's not spoil it. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord Bombergov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord Bombergov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Hmm.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent
Something
someone
does
to look
feel a
for him.
bit off.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
In
Sent
ambush
someone
on the
to
road.
look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
I think you've got a bit of blood on your clothes there.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alder. I ask you before God and his holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Something's afoot.
Right back where we started.
You have to get up there.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Has anyone seen Alder? Not for some time. Did you talk to him?
Why didn't Lord von Burgov come? I thought you were waiting for him before starting the ceremony.
If I did, my son might never be married. I don't know why he's not here. The Chamberlain said he'd sent someone to look for him, but they found no sign of him.
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today. Till we meet again.
Here for my reward.
Here you go.
Oh yeah, I never picked my reward up.
But you deserve the reward. I haven't seen Dubravka this happy in a...
6 groschen. Is that it?
You're welcome.
I can tell you that. All of them.
Have you seen Alder and Agnes?
No, but I am seeing two of you, laddie. So what? Well, and anyone who Disney drink.
We're at a wedding. We don't want to hear any talk about dung.
Radovan said you were cursing him a while ago.
Welcome, Henry. You came with Radovan, did you?
Aye. He took me with him because we forged that sword together.
He did the right thing. Olbram's here too. That toothless old bastard. I hope he has enough sense not to disgrace Lord Samir.
You should have some sense too, and let it go. At least here at the wedding.
Maybe you're right. I'll not ruin the day because of him. Better to have a drink together.
Not now.
You're standing here as if you had a...
Let it go for once.
They'll probably be upstairs. I'm gonna take a guess. Or maybe not. There was someone down there, I just saw. Was that just the light clipping through? Probably the light.
Can't you see I have company?
Ooh. Not looking. Oh. What? How did he see me? But Gnarly was right there. Turned around. Oh. Maybe he had binoculars on?
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Who's that? I need someone over there. I need some shouting over there.
God bless. Why didn't Lord... How should I know? God be with you.
Father, have you seen the
I haven't. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen young Alder since he made his vows.
and the bride?
A few moments ago, Agnes was talking with the cook's daughter.
Thank you, Father.
God be with you. Till we meet again.
Cook's daughter.
Do it. But a blessed evening.
Have you seen the bride or the groom?
The bride? Yes.
And where can I find her?
Agnes? Well, she mentioned she needed to take a break from the crowd for a while. And then she set off towards the fortress. I suppose she's looking for Alder. She's at her wit's end with him.
Thanks.
Farewell.
Hmm.
I want to remember it.
But they broke your friend's heart.
What heart, you goat?
Welcome. You came.
Aye.
He did. Olbram.
You
Better to.
not.
He's so dim-witted, he wouldn't suspect us, even if we were talking right in front of him.
What's going on here?
Hope everything goes well. Greetings. What?
Bailiff Thrush said you were robbed.
About time he remembered me.
But the bailiff didn't send me.
I see. So, what do you want from me?
And where did it happen?
On the patch behind my farmhouse. It's the first one you see when you come to us from Trushkovitz. You'll spot it easily. Cabbage grows there, and half of it's been harvested already.
What did he take from you?
Cabbage.
Just cabbage?
Oh, not the
Aye,
cabbage.
But nearly half of the patch.
That's all I
hope they might not seem that way. Take care,
Cabbage thieves.
Go and find out somewhere else and stop bothering us.
I'm done for the day, and you should stop drinking too.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half.
Can't be.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, God be with you.
Guess what I found in the pond?
What?
A sword. And not just any sword.
Damn it. So you're the one who found it.
So you know how it got there?
If you must know, yes, I do.
Why would you even steal the sword in the first place?
I wanted to humiliate old Samin for the way he treats us. If the present for his son got lost right under his nose, he'd look like a demented old fool.
Oh, poor Radovan would be the one who'd get the worst of it. And I'm right behind him. You didn't think of that?
I'm sorry.
After tonight, you and the Semines will be one family. If I were you, I'd rather forget those grievances.
It's easy for you to say. You don't have to put up with their condescending horseshit every day. But you're probably right. Damn it. Take care, and have a pleasant evening.
Why did he leave me here alone? Why did he do this to me? What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Older.
And?
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Bergov. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that messenger arrived.
Messenger?
He got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
I think he really loves you. During the ceremony, he was gazing at you like an apparition of the Virgin Mary.
Then why would he disappear right after? I'm probably the only bride ever to be abandoned at her own wedding. I'll be a laughing stock. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, mate! Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? Hypocrite!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbor's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not gonna blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Yeah, not again. Let's be having. Oh, it's pretty dark. Where's all the torches gone?
I'll be jumping you.
Nice, had enough, donkey!
Go fuck yourself.
Get the fucker out, damn it! Take that, you unwashed yokel!
Yield! There's more of us. Slice him up. Don't kill him. This one's mine.
Oh, it's too much for me!
Get away from him. Yeah, don't spare him.
You can't stand up.
Slice him up. Good. I still can't quite do
I
that.
can't even see anything.
Too slow.
To me. Get it for me.
Your arse out!
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rubble before they turn everything into firewood.
Well, I didn't go to plan. Not again. We're not in the stocks again. Maybe not. Something completely different.
Cursed luck.
Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Long time no see.
Thank you, Jesus. We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
See, from the first one, the priest that we get drunk with.
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest.
It
You
is.
might end up losing more than your parish.
It's the
Easy,
priest that
my
we get
friend.
drunk with in the first
Don't
one.
let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Bah.
Well, why are you here then?
We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
I don't know. Should I?
A few days ago, we sent him with a message for Sir Otto von Berghoff to his castle Trotsky.
A few days ago, you see. Well, Trotsky isn't that far away. Shouldn't he be back by now?
He should. But he's not.
Why did you come to me for this?
For Christ's sake, get your booze-soaked noggin working. Isn't it obvious? We need you to go to Trotsky and find out what's keeping him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Well, that ought to bring us closer together.
Very droll. I just don't like these kind of places.
Like jails. Not a lot of people do.
No, I suppose they don't. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. And nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully. So, what were you getting up to the whole time anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Ha fucking ha. Hunting.
But where did you get the gear for that? We arrived in Troskowitz like a pair of beggars.
By using the old noggin, pal. I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking half a dozen hares around the local cottages.
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out he was fond of the booze, so I snooped around his lodge, and when sleeping it off, I went hunting. Once, I even went into his shed and, borrowed a bow and a quiver full of arrows.
Thieving!
Stole the bow.
To top it all. Christ!
Oh, give over. Once things are sorted out, I'll give it all back. Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him...
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Better not.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Berghoff.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella.
What?
We will not. You're not allowed inside.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job. And when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What do you expect? The axe? Lord von Berghoff is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate. Or Sinner the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there. And no wandering around where you're not allowed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in the castle, are we? Yeah. Ah, so, okay, so we've got the quest for the miller here. So we can sneak in. Cool. Right, we'll do this first. Where's the charcoal shed? All the way over there. We level up anything? My charisma's all the way down at 5. Great. Wait. The shed's all the way up there. Have to go through there, do I, and then up? I'll do this, and then I'll start looking for the book.
Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear
Why
you.
wouldn't they when it's true? It would be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it will be even worse.
Build up our strength, the sacks. Combat arena here. Couple of guards coming out there. Check with the scribe. Wait, what? What are you doing there?
Mind your own business. I want to work this off and get out of here.
Is that the scribe? Doesn't look like it.
Do you know where Captain Thomas?
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him.
What happened to you?
Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without...
I'll be...
Go. Till we meet again.
Where's this scribe? Is he in the castle? We take anything here? I think I have to go all the way in. Have to go in through there. Wonder if I carry a sack through there. Could take a guard out and disguise myself as a guard.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't.
Nothing much down here. I reckon if I disguise myself as a guard, I could get in.
Don't worry, Menka. But Dorcas said dying is a craft, and that's not allowed.
The only problem is there's a dog there. Ah. Yeah, he's kind of like out in the open, isn't he? Someone's gonna see that if I take him out. To go down here a bit more, maybe?
Who wouldn't notice? This property belongs to someone else.
Alright.
It's ages till St. Wenceslas' last day, and they don't collect tithes before then.
Cobbler. Don't have a lockpick on me, do I? Oh, I could steal something from here. But it's gonna be locked, isn't it? Oh. Block that. We found a guard though that we can take out. Don't know if this is going to work.
Hey! What's that you're taking there?
Nothing. Nothing.
He's over there, stealing from them.
No, I'm not.
Surrender at once! All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You're a wanted. The time has come for you, and if I don't find...
Wait a moment. I just wanted to borrow it for a bit.
That's not how it works. But fine. If you're... But don't do anything like that. That's taken care of. Off you go now.
Wait, what? She took all my clothes off me again.
Did you hear me?
Maybe we don't do that then. Maybe that's not the way we do it. Maybe it's just a lot simpler and we just walk in there. Maybe I'm overcomplicating things. Come on there. I think they took the keys off me, right? No, it's still got keys. That's the Chamberlain. Oh.
This place is off limits to you.
Hi.
Are you looking to steal something?
No. Why? Why arrest me? I can hear it. Oh my god. Just looking for a book. Oh. Get to the scribe then. Oh my god.
Correct, Nightcrawler.
Maybe I'll wait for nighttime. No, can't delay any time. Not allowed in there.
It was nice. Good food.
Scribe is over there somewhere.
It's a lot better here in Frosky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
Oi, Wojtek.
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads.
Oh, aye. Henry, I wouldn't want a repeat of our last disagreement.
Me neither. But all I care about is you giving me a hand. Those sacks won't carry themselves.
I'll just finish what I'm discussing with Mag.
Are you also helping Voot?
What uncle?
Wojtek here said he's helping his uncle, Osina the blacksmith.
Sure. Me and Wojtek are helping his uncle. And I'm sure Wojtek's uncle would rather he stopped gabbing and gave me a hand.
I wouldn't want to keep you lads from your work. Take care then.
Thanks a lot. Are you on some kind of mission to ruin my fucking life?
You should thank me for not saying what you're really doing here. And now come and give me a hand.
That's just great.
Wonder if I'd take his clothes. Lock him up and take his clothes. Not really any other way in there, is there? Maybe... Maybe take a guard out on the battlements? No one up here? Just gonna take me all the way back there, isn't it? There's someone there? Ooh. Priest. I'm gonna see that though. For fuck's sake. I think the easiest way would just be to take that guard out. Huh? Not doing anything.
No.
Not be this hard. I just want to get that book.
Give it to him!
What is going on?
You must have stolen them!
All right. You caught me.
Will we do
I
this?
surrender.
You're wanted.
Oh.
You're a thief. You even...
Oh, please, look at me. Do I look like a dishonest man? This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this. Right, out you go. I'll be watching you.
Hold on, move.
That's right.
But they still confiscated my stuff. It's obviously not the way you're supposed to do it then. But I've still got the keys on me. They'll probably still notice anyway. I'm probably just faffing around, doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. I just want to get straight to getting the books and trying to get in there. Yeah, talk. Oh no, I loaded the game back, didn't I? Wonder if I can use the keys for the chests up here, maybe? No, of course not. Is there anyone around here, though?
Till we meet again.
If you want something...
I think I'm just supposed to carry the sacks, to be honest. Nothing else I can really do.
It's clear as a bell.
It was nice. Good food and
Am I going there? Doubt there's going to be anything here, is there? Oh, Hans is in there.
Hans!
Henry! Is that you?
I think they're just exaggerating.
I don't know.
Well, I don't think they
I
are.
don't want to be stuck in here anyway. This is no place for me. A noble.
Well, unfortunately, no one believes you are one.
You've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can testify who we are.
I know. But they took him during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden Tower.
Jesus! Why do I have to...
Well, we've been damn lucky all the time I've known you. It was only a matter of time before it turned to shit.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? Did they let you come and see me?
Oh, not exactly. I should...
That's not good. There's a guard just around...
Can you try and distract him? I'll hide in the meanwhile.
Sneak into the torture chamber opposite. It's empty now, fortunately.
Oh, where does this go?
I was just singing to pass the time.
I don't... What?
Don't know if this is going to work either. We'll drop one of those. I have no clue if this is going to work. You gain new perk, Sticky Fingers. Something to do with robbing, I suppose. Close the door. Don't know what's back here. Hang on, don't have it equipped. Kind of tunnel. This goes this way out. I don't think there's anything here, is there? And check that door. We have the keys. What's this all about then? Won't let me in. That door's there for some reason. There'll be nothing in there, isn't there?
Don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon. That doesn't do me any good.
Okay, this is the furthest we made it, but could do with saving schnapps or something.
What was that?
No one. No one's here. Oh my god, what is this? Oh.
Then you go walking around with it
What?
on? That's not happening. Surrender, now!
Hey, where'd it go?
Mia.
Are you deaf? Yield!
I can't yield, it won't let me.
Are you trying to piss me off? Surrender, right now!
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
They're just chasing me. And now we're in a fight. Hello.
I surrender. Enough. You're a thief, and you're
Wait a moment. I just wanted to borrow it for a bit.
That's not how it works. But fine. If you but don't do anything like that.
Say, I heard some interesting books arrived.
Let me stop you right there. Preparations are underway to execute a poacher. I don't have time to worry about a book right now. Stop by.
Oh, okay. Looks like we just have to continue with the main story. Yes. I know. We've just been faffing around for no reason. We just have to carry the sacks and waste time.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here.
My crouch. What's going on here?
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
Why wouldn't they when it's true? It'll be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? It's ages till St. Wednesday's last day. They don't collect tithes before then.
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment.
I wouldn't leave it to the last moment this year.
I have to go now. I ain't so sure about that when I hear what you're saying.
It was nice.
Right, come on.
Hey, boy, can't.
I ain't.
Oh,
It's great to have.
oh, I wouldn't. It'd end up.
Are you also helping?
Sure, and I'm sure.
I would.
Thanks a lot.
Who'd care what I think?
Who knows? But someone might care why I listen to such talk, and on duty too.
You play the saint, but I know very well what you fellas say in the guardhouse about the payment. That's another.
Mm, 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 mm.
I'm sorry.
Are you? Are you sorry, Wojtek?
Why do you think? It's from all those worries he has.
Oh, how do you know that?
Sometimes he invites me for a drop of wine and a bite to eat.
That's that.
Did he seem off?
I finished hauling the sacks.
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time...
Well, if you really don't have anything for me...
That'd suit you, eh? None. Only, what to do with you? I've only got work in the...
Well, I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith. A respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have... I'll tell you what. Go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
Well, it depends. Usually 4, but once there was a 3-legged foal born in our village.
All right. You're a fool, but maybe you're a handy one.
But a horse has...
Aye, but Kabat's missing just one.
One.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right, but I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads!
Okay. They're allowed to go through here now. Should just... I hate when this stuff happens. I'm like overthinking too much about the other quests instead of just doing the main quest. Can I take these things? Guess so. Still telling me to... I'm not gonna rob. Right. I got here without even getting a horse as well. Even forgetting that. Bloody hell. Come on.
I can't keep hitting the same place.
Can't move it any further.
I have to move it.
There we go. On cold. To the forge again, and then rotate it. Ah.
God be with you. I have to hammer it more evenly.
Go to the forge again. It's harder to make a horseshoe than a sword. No, that was gonna happen.
This will be done in no time. Oh, finally.
All right. There was another. What's that down there? Find work around the gallows.
About that horse.
Well?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for?
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now he's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by just between the two of us. He's a...
I brought you those horseshoes.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. So either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Not quite. I'd also like to know if you've still got any tools.
I might be able to find something, but I'll tell you, it won't come cheap.
Let's see what you've got.
Okay, so there's got a knight's pouch, got a knight's belt, holding more weapons. Do I still have my money? I don't have any money, so
Maybe next time then.
I wouldn't worry about it.
first bell. Another 11 to go.
God bless.
What am I? God be with you. What would you like?
I was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
No, but I'd be glad to learn.
That ain't worth a damn to me if I have to teach you. Good tools is more what I need. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't have time all year to hone the thing.
By the way, would you happen to know how I can get up top in the Maiden?
Why, up the stairs, of course.
Yeah, but I'm not actually allowed inside the tower.
Then don't go there. Hey,
But that poacher is innocent.
an innocent poacher? But that's nothing.
I could help you with...
You could. Well, that'd be great. Go and get it.
Sure thing.
I'm just doing stuff here to lead to Capon's death.
Here it is.
You haven't made much effort with it. Do you know what a sharp
I need to
axe-
sharpen it.
Get on with it, though. Farewell, my friend.
Gonna sharpen it. Here on the grindstone.
That's one sharp blade.
Where's he gone?
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But
Understandably.
anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Uh-huh. I'll be going.
I've... Farewell, my friend.
Okay. Still need to get to Thomas somehow. Okay, now that seems to be stuck on my screen. Great. Okay. Wonder if we can speak to the Chamberlain. Doesn't have a good stomach. All right, yeah.
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be... Christ! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars and us students from Prague, but we have a bit of knowledge.
And what are you doing here? Prague is a long way off.
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors encouraged us to travel the world, but I ran out of coin and things went from bad to worse.
Mm-hmm. And where did you study?
Prague University, of course. So far, I've completed the Septem Artes Liberalis, and I'm getting ready for the Quadrivium.
Oh. Well, my nephew had some difficulties with arithmetic in the Quadrivium.
Oh, I understand. It's a difficult subject, and I'm a bit anxious about it myself. Nevertheless, although I don't have a degree in medicine, I have learned a few things.
Well, you really surprise me, lad.
Anyway, I'll examine you and try to make a diagnosis.
Yes, that should help.
With your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
Don't worry, I'll just have a look at you. You don't have to lie down or strip.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're quite pale and rather sweaty.
When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes are all right. Do you have ringing in your ears?
No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the youngest, but it's nothing too bad.
All right. Did you get advice from anyone about it? Have you tried anything for the pain?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. He just said it was odd and told me nothing more. So I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavorsky, and he advised me.
Yes? What?
It's a little awkward for me to talk about, I must admit.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you tell me will remain between us.
All right. The professor spoke at length about Jupiter and the houses, and then he told me that my bodily humours are out of balance.
I would expect so. And what did he recommend?
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So I wear more silver jewellery, and when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the castle, naked.
Really? So you're taking it quite seriously. And has it worked?
No, but there'll be a full moon soon, so I could damn well use some other advice.
I understand. Tell me, sir, what do you usually eat?
Well, I often eat from the banquet table.
So, a lot of roasted game?
Yes, and pâtés, goose, duck. I dine as befits my status.
I see. Tell me, Master Chamberlain, does it hurt all the time, or does it come in waves?
No, not all the time. More like I get attacks.
Uh-huh. And these attacks, have you noticed whether something sets them off?
Well, it's worse when I get upset.
And does it get worse in autumn, when it gets colder?
Yes, it's usually worst in October. Then I don't even have to get upset for it to start.
All right, that makes sense. Sir, I'm afraid you have a stomach ulcer. If it's not treated, you could even die of it.
Good God! What should I do?
The main thing is a strict diet. No fatty or heavy foods. In other words, nothing from the banquet table. You have to eat boiled white meat, poultry or fish, lots of vegetables, and gruel.
Gruel? Like a...
Yes, like the common folk. And another thing, you mustn't get angry, under any circumstances.
What? I mean, what?
That's the way. Oh, and I'll get you a herbal potion. I know exactly what will do you good.
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I'll go and get something for you.
Good.
Well, at least the game saved there. potion. So we're allowed over there, you alright?
This place is off limits to you. Surrender.
You've no business here. Are you looking to steal something? Arrest him, my
What's going on?
I said surrender.
God. I would surrender, but it won't let me.
What are you waiting for? Surrender immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to, yeah, but it won't let me.
Last chance, you scoundrel.
Oof! What did I do to deserve this? Oh!
So I'm allowed over there, right?
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there. Not a
Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
I suppose you're waiting.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, but they could have left one cook here, or at least a bit of gruel, for Christ's sake.
Why don't you go to the other kitchen? They're cooking there.
Are you daft? That's the no...
I can try and find something for you.
Haven't you got anything?
Not really.
Go and look then. There's some baths down below. There might be... I'd go myself, but if someone saw me there, I'd be...
I'll figure it out. I'll be going there.
Go. And if you...
Am I allowed up here?
Where are you going? Where do you think you're going?
No, I'm going
There's
down.
nothing for you there.
Move.
You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
Wants me, he wants a smoked sausage, right?
The second toll for Hans. Still hungry?
I wouldn't be here. Thanks. Well, at least...
You're welcome.
What's that? Man. A scroll. Sounds like someone's coming up. Where is this potion? Hang on.
You?
Catherine.
What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about... I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the crown. Do you know how many there are?
I don't know or care. I was sent here by the Chamberlain. He wants me to help him with his stomachache.
That slimy toad. If he doesn't watch out, his stomach will be the least of his worries.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
Because I could make plenty of trouble for you with the Chamberlain.
Uh-huh. And what would you tell him? That old deviant couldn't care less about anyone searching the surgeon's chambers. I wouldn't be the first or the last.
But he'd sure as hell care about how you talk about him. Deviant isn't a name that some lowly maid should be calling Lord von Burgov's right-hand man.
All right, all right. I get it.
Tell me what I need to know, and no one has to hear about it.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon has a store across the corridor. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it carefully, but you might get lucky.
And what if there's nothing interesting for me in there?
Then tough luck. But you can go and have a look at his records. That crackpot writes down everything he does. Maybe he gave someone something that might be of interest to you.
All right. Thanks.
And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
Can I talk to you a bit more? What was she looking for anyway? Nothing up there. Need a potion. Up. It says it allows me access to the surgeon's chambers. Ah. Is that it? Anything else?
The third toll. I better get moving.
Well, I found a surgeon's book. Or the physician's journal, sorry. Forced me, so instead of a professional diagnosis, I muttered something about Galen and the body fluids threw up my hands helplessly and escorted him out. Since he thinks I'm dim-witted, he probably expected nothing better from me and settled for my little lie. I caught the maid Catherine rummaging through my things in my storeroom across the lab. As I have a constant supply of the decoctions, tinctures and medicines in my chest, the unprofessional use of which can be dangerous, she may be glad I only scowled her. Someone's outside. Next time I'll make him my digestive potion. I don't think all of this is important to me. So yeah, the digestive potion. Maybe we can make that. If I have any. I need the materials though. Yeah, she said he had the raw materials next door. Can't lockpick any of these chests. But I do have a painkiller potion though. Let's say this is all optional. Who's that? I think I'm supposed to be up here. But I need... I mean, that's all maybe he needs. Unless I'm supposed to make the other potion. Which in that case, I'll just make it just in case. So I needed... thistle and some nettle. Thistle and nettle. Where's the scribe gone?
The fourth bell.
Down here. Another chest. I can't lockpick. Healing effects. Okay, Like, book could be in here. You would think it would be. Oh, was that it? I think that's it. I think that's the book. Is it not? Or maybe it's not. No, it just says the Trotsky scribe. No, that's not. That's just taught to the scribe.
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers? If it's alms you want, go to the kitchen.
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying.
You know Thomas.
I ran into him when I was begging along the road, and he gave me...
Thomas helped folk a lot, it's true. But you won't be able to do that now. Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. It don't look good for him. Them bastards cut him up good, poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole his rosary too. Barbarians.
And the Maiden Tower, which one is that?
You in Trotsky for the first time, eh? It's that narrow, higher one on the eastern side. We call the second one the Crone. There's some legend about it, but to tell the truth, it never much interested me.
What exactly is...
He was badly wounded in a fight. It looked for a while like he wouldn't live to see the dawn. But he got a bit better. Only a few days ago he caught a fever and the Sawbones is away with Lord von Burgo. And that fever ain't letting up.
I'll be going.
Thanks.
How am I supposed to distract him? I guess that painkiller potion isn't what he wants. He wants something else. All these lockpick chests.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
No, that's not the book. How am I supposed to get past him? Well, I need to get some nettle. What in that? And thistle out. Should be some like nettles around in the. Should be some nettles around just on the edges.
I bought a lovely U-boat the other day for a great.
Till we meet again.
Nettle. Need some thistle. Not dandelion.
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
This property belongs to someone else.
Alright. That thistle? Thistle, there we go. Right, we've got enough to make the digestive potion.
Hey, Wojtek.
Can't you see?
Oh,
Oi.
I already
Oh,
talked
I
to him
would-
about this.
Me neither. I'll just.
Are you?
Sorry, I have.
Aye.
It was not. What was Lord Semyon's wedding like?
What was that?
Right, digestive potion. I need to add the fishes to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Charcoal as well. Okay, so... Well, hang on. I don't have the charcoal. Where is the charcoal? Said he had raw materials on the other in here. Maybe I can take a guard out and use some keys? Need to save the game though.
Say,
Let me stop you. Preparations are underway to execute a poacher. I.
Wonder if there's some charcoal in the blacksmith's chest?
Take him to your bosom, for he is a good Christian and fine.
Won't let me open it anymore anyway. Where would I find charcoal? Running out of time.
7th bell.
Should have done this a lot quicker. He's just standing there.
Stuff your face quickly and get back to work.
Charcoal.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls. The bailiff saying the oak's dangerous. Has to go. There'll be nothing
What about those lockpicks?
Shh! Not so loud.
Isn't there maybe something I could do for you in exchange?
Well, since you're offering, a very nice...
Who did you lose it?
Father Nicodemus.
He has lockpicks,
That
but
priest rolls
all the
dice
chests
like
are
the
like
devil
hard to
himself with
open
blood in his
anyway.
hand.
Don't worry.
But with no trouble.
Naturally.
Didn't show up.
No, he didn't.
I expect only old communion.
It seems like you'd be glad to have someone...
Alea Yaktan honest, my friend. The die has not, so I'll be quite glad if you join me.
I heard you have a...
Aye, it belonged to Kabat.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property. If you...
Hang on. You're saying you don't mind holding on to a stolen item?
And who should I give it back to? Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hands of us once its owner turns up.
Or lose it in a game of dice?
I'm a priest.
Let's play for it.
Certainly. Why not?
Maybe we better leave it for now.
As you wish, friend. But if you should...
What?
So, are you still looking...
Indeed, I...
So I need the money.
What did you do that no...
Certainly not. Although it may look that way at times, since fortune is exceptionally good to me. Do not expect any tricks from me. It would be a sin.
And isn't playing dice...
It's not as if we were Romans.
Yeah, I never understood what they wanted that robe for.
They sat on the robe, so they wouldn't feel the cold. You see, at that time of year, it was pretty cold.
Cold?
Yes, but it's more complicated. The lunar calendar, leap years, and whatnot.
Uh-huh. Do you still have...
I do.
Sorry, but I'm not going to play for someone else's property.
Suit yourself.
Never...
So I need the money. For... How am I... Get one thing, but then I need another. Just need charcoal. But then I need money.
You're not allowed in here, vagabond.
I am.
Quick! Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order. I don't want to see any idling here.
I just need some charcoal.
And when that's all done, let the maids get
I don't want... I know. What?
That's not...
Can you...
Sneak...
We're just going through things that we've already gone through.
I was just singing to pass the time.
I don't give a fuck. What?
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
What does he have on him? How much? Still need to lockpick it. Those keys, what were those keys for then?
I don't want to see any idling here.
Just a guard right there. What's the problem?
What's that sound? Huh?
You're not permitted to be here. Surrender at once! Easy. I surrender.
You can't. You'll pay.
How dare you accuse me like that?
Do you have any idea? Oh, I apologize, my...
That's that. And now off you go. I'm watching you.
What? Where does this go? This goes to nowhere.
Clear off, or I'll...
Hey,
I've had
you've
enough.
no business.
You're under arrest.
Are you looking
No, I'm going. I'm going. So done, man. Where's this gonna load me back? That loads me back miles away. Oh my god. This shouldn't be this.
And make sure those liverwursts are well roasted, so they're crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside.
Need charcoal. Where the hell is charcoal? Am I even supposed to get charcoal? That guy was guarding some stairs that wasn't even guarding anything. Multiple ways of doing this.
Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait.
I suppose...
Damn, or
I can...
haven't
Not really.
going. I'd go.
I'll figure it... I can...
Hey,
You might... Oh. Why don't
are you
I'll be going there.
go? And if
I'm sorry.
Still.
I would.
Oh.
Oops.
I'll be going.
Go.
Still hunt.
I wouldn't. Thanks.
You're welcome. The second toll for Hans.
You?
Who?
Me?
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry. And you? We both know you're lying.
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell.
They let me out.
Really?
The Chamberlain sent me.
That slimy toad?
Well, you look like you know your way around here.
Why should?
Because I could
Uh-huh.
But it sure as...
All right, all right. I get it.
Tell me what I need to know, and no one has to hear about it.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon has a store across the corridor. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it carefully, but you might get lucky.
And what if there's nothing interesting for me in there?
Then tough luck. But you can go and have a look at his records. That crackpot writes down everything he does. Maybe he gave someone something that might be of interest to you.
All right. Thanks.
And now get out of my way.
Right. Well, I saw the, obviously, digestive potion. Maybe he gave someone else something? Hang on. We've got some information here. I got the ginger in the castle. Got the ginger in the castle kitchen. Although it was a struggle because see, this is... I should have just read on. So, got the ginger in the castle kitchen. Although it was a struggle because the chest with the precious spices is locked. And has had a broken lock on it for years. Ah. But the cooks were unusually kind. It gave me a good measure. The rest I kept well in storage, as the last of my supply has mysteriously disappeared because she's been stealing his supply. Fortunately, the feverfew grows right in the forecourt on the terrace on the path to the lower gate. Elderberry leaves, I visited the carpenter. I know well that they lie the cloth in secret right behind the workshop and then sell it around the village. So they have an abundance of elderberry leaf. Okay, let's start with the ginger. Castle kitchen. Oh my god.
I surrender.
You can't.
You'll How do you have any idea?
Oh, that's that.
And now off you go. I'm watching you.
Is this the castle kitchen? Or is it the other kitchen? Said it was in the chest, right? Is that the castle kitchen or is it the other kitchen though?
The third toll. I better get moving.
May need to get some lockpicks. Which means I need to get money. Oh, there's a cook.
What's the matter, good wife?
Because of that damn blacksmith. And the lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you
This
can
is
pick a
why you
lock.
just
And decent
talk
folk
to
don't know how to
everyone
do that.
and read books.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
Okay, so... make a work axe. Is that what I need to make though? Nothing in here again. Maybe the blacksmith will... Can't talk to him. Maybe if I can make an axe?
Still no sign of the...
None at all. And if I can't get nothing
How can the black...
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest for me. And then he promises to change the lock for 3 years now.
Bit of wire.
But the blacksmith is...
I know he is. Only he tells me to...
Seems to me he's just...
I wouldn't be surprised, the lazy wretch. But what can I do?
Oh well.
He ought to, the da...
faithful and good Christian. I beg you heal him and all other soldiers of Christ.
So what, I just need some wire?
Greetings. Oh, g'day.
There's gonna be nothing in there, isn't there? Carrots. Apple, just food. For the minute, if we get the other bits. What did we need? Rose on the forecourt on the terrace.
Greetings, friend.
He says lower gate. You mean
How can I help?
the lower gate down here? Go to the carpenter. Where is the carpenter? Oh.
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zheherovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
The fourth bell. Would you happen?
And what would
I want to.
the chap?
What was Binyek after in the castle?
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay and wanted a fine feather bed.
And did he succeed in getting in? I mean,
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Tursky, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves. And from there, you can get to the dungeons and then into the Maiden.
oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they
I've
found
been
out how
down
he
there,
done it,
and it didn't let me
they
through
took
that
the
door.
cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed. I'll be going.
Aye. Farewell, my friend.
Said something about carpenter though. Didn't give me an option to take anything from him. Above the upper gate. Copy.
So, I went to see my brother.
This'll.
To talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself when he gets this feeling that the time's nearly up.
He doesn't have some plants there, does he? Mint. Oh, there we go. Got some of that. Now we need ginger. And he said something about the carpenter. That was the carpenter. Maybe there's a carpenter somewhere else?
Why the long face? Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition. What premonition?
And how much of them elderberry leaves should I put in?
Oh, elderberry.
You can fit in, mate. That's how much.
There's the carpenter.
My dear, if you could dye wool black. Have you soaked the fabric? It won't catch otherwise.
Yeah, of course. Although Gazer thinks that Mordant will eat the skin of us.
There should be some elderberry around here somewhere. Unless he's got some elderberry in here.
Are you sure there won't be trouble from it? Don't worry, mate. But Dorcas says dying is a craft, and that's not allowed.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
But Dorcas says dying is a craft, and that's not allowed. But won't it be completely black?
My dear, you could dye wool black. Have you soaked the fabric? It won't catch otherwise.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not seeing any elderberry.
Mordant will eat the skin of us.
You talked to Gazer about it?
Are you sure there won't be trouble from it?
Don't worry.
Guess it's behind here somewhere. As for the elderberry leaves, I visited the carpenter above the upper gate. I know well that they ply their cloth in secret right behind the workshop, and then sell it around the village. Up there? Nothing up there.
But you were a carpentry apprentice.
Aye. As far as I know, all the apprentices that studied with Master...
Where did you actually live?
When I was an apprentice... You made a fool of yourself with all the apprentices. What am I supposed to do then? You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you.
Oh, aye, the priest. How could I have forgotten about him? Maybe because I don't think he'll be able to solve my problem.
Heartfelt prayer, say... curses of Jews, and Jonah from the whale. So don't tell me it can't help with a little thing like yours.
A little thing? So you're insulting me too now?
Is there another carpenter somewhere? I can create a max, but I don't think that's what you want.
Don't gobble everything up, fella.
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
Feel the need to just take some guards out. Chest there, but I can't not pick it.
What? Hey, you're the one they're looking for here. Surrender at once!
Easy! I surrender!
I've got it in. You're that. I'll have none of that.
How dare you? Do you have any...
Oh.
Don't know what to do. Need to find a potion for the Chamberlain. But I need the ingredients. Carpenter meant... What was that? Talking about elderberry. I can't see any elderberry.
As much as you can fit in there. That's how much.
But won't it be completely black?
My dear, if we could dye wool as black... Have you soaked the fabric? It won't catch otherwise.
Yeah, of course. Although Gabe... Are you sure they want the troubles from it?
Don't worry, man.
But Dorcas says dining is a craft, and that's not allowed.
Dorcas a ninny, and I told you not to talk to anyone.
And how much is them elderberry?
As much as you...
Keep on mentioning an elderberry, but I don't see any elderberry. Unless I'm blind. Pretty sure they're not talking about the carpenter down the bottom, because he's a carpenter. It's gotta be him. But then I still need something to get that chest open. Get all my skills up, at least.
This is that well that Calder mentioned.
Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least.
This is going to lead me to nowhere. This is just where I was before, wasn't it? Went in a circle.
The 7th bell.
This is to the door that won't open. I've just done this all for nothing again. What was the point of that? I knew that was there.
I must be mad.
And make sure those liverwursts are well roasted, so they're crisp on the outside and juicy on the
This can't. I'm not being this stupid, am I? Can't speak to her again.
Do you know how
You can't. Only as long. Usually, that is. Only now, Captain Thomas.
I understand.
What a waste of money. Didn't you hear that? The king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand. Which king would that be? I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they? You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance? Aye. Come to think of it, it was him who told me.
Let them know that they are not alone in their afflictions, but that Christ is forever by their side.
I could do that. I can get the thistle, and I can get nettle. But where's the charcoal? The charcoal's going to be in his box, and then I need a lockpick for it. Then there's this. I need the elderberry leaves, which I can't seem to find. And she wants the chest open with the ginger, but I don't. I have enough to make an axe if she wants that. Well, I can make an axe. I don't think that's what she's going to want, but...
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry. Finally.
Honor Captain Thomas with a father's love.
This isn't what she wants, is it? Nope.
Still no.
None.
How can?
How do you think? He always, and then he promises to change the law.
Oh well.
It takes this bit of wire. Okay. Well, let's go and see if we can find this bit of wire then, shall we? Oh, it lets us talk. This game is bugging out right in front of me. It didn't let me talk to him.
Fanka the cook sent me.
Jesus Christ.
Is this
God
what's happening right
protect us
now?
from all evil.
It's not letting me
What does
talk
that
to some
harpy
people.
want?
Approach
She's
them.
not
and
able
it doesn't
to
come
open
the option to
spice
talk to
chest.
them.
Again? She's a bloody...
Maybe if you fixed it.
Maybe if your pa wiped you off... I'm a castle blacksmith, not some...
No, you're right. She's an...
So help her if you want.
She told me you always open it with some implement.
Jesus, why do you even...
I'm supposed...
What of it? I already let... There's this small red pot on a shelf there with some lockpicks in it. But I don't suppose you know how to use one.
As it happens, I do.
I'd rather not ask where you learn. Just don't get up to any...
Sure.
The red pot somewhere. Where? Not in here, right? Talking about here?
Still...
None.
Oh well.
Oh, here. And the charcoal's in there. Honest, like, it didn't let me talk to him. So, and I swear I was looking around these places before and it didn't let me open these things.
Stuff your face quick.
So I got...
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship...
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there.
Never mind that. You go in with... What a day. I burnt the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good.
Got me chasing around here. Because it won't let me talk to people.
3 years that good for nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook Fanka, who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Boy!
It's as cold there as a dungeon.
It happens. Just watch where you're
Ninth
going
bell.
next time.
Only 3 to go.
Come on, hurry up.
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God.
Okay, we've got the ginger. Now maybe we can go to the carpenter.
When I was an apprentice.
See, it won't let me talk to him still.
Aye, as far as I know, all the apprentices.
Is it somewhere else?
Have you soaked the fabric? It won't catch otherwise.
Yeah, of course. Although Gazer thinks that Mordant will eat the skin of it.
You talked to Gazer about it?
Well, that's not...
Have you soaked the fabric?
God.
Yeah, of course. Although Gazer thinks that Mordant will eat the skin of it.
You talked to Gazer about it?
Well, yep. And how much are them elderberries?
Have you been rolling in
As
shit?
much as you can fit in there. That's how it is.
But won't it be completely black?
My dear, if we could dye wool as black as...
Got the fever for you.
Are you sure there won't be trouble from?
Don't worry, man.
But Dorcas said dyeing is a craft, and that's not allowed.
I visited the carpenter above the upper gate.
And how much are them elderberries?
As much as you can fit in there. That's how it is.
But won't it be completely black?
My dear, if we could dye wool as black as...
Just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
There isn't another carpenter somewhere, is there?
Well, I'll be going now. Farewell. Greetings.
What with the other carpenter then? How many lockpicks did he give me? I have another lockpick. But the chest is just too hard to open.
The 10th bell. I don't have much time left.
Do this one. Elderberry leaves. There we go. Right, come on. All we needed this time was just lockpicks. Do we need that though? We just need to make the digestive one though, right? So all we need is nettle, thistle, and we have the charcoal as well. So the digestive, we need charcoal, nettle, and thistle. Add the thistle to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. And we need wine, right? Is that water? This should not have been this hard. How many handfuls? 2 handfuls of thistle. And boil for 2 turns. Right, grind the nettle. Add it to the cauldron and boil for 1 turn. Then grind the charcoal and add it to the cauldron. Where's the charcoal?
The 11th toll of the bell. The last before the execution starts.
I don't want to pour and grind. How do I... Where's the charcoal? Ah, there. Hiding stuff away from me in the dark. Right.
I didn't boil those nettles long enough.
Right, let's go quick. Ow. No, I'm bleeding. Oh, I had bandages. No. You gotta be kidding me, right? What the hell is going on? You're taking the piss here. What is going on?
And make sure there's a goose in so... Good day. What do you need?
Sir,
Yes?
I have exactly what you... Sir, I'd recommend that you take this Take it after every meal. And don't forget...
All right.
And now you ought to go and lie down.
Lie down? Me?
Sir, medicine isn't enough. You also...
Oh, all right.
And another thing. I don't want to bother...
Yes? What is it?
I've always wanted to take a look at your chapel. I'm a great admirer of the master.
Oh, go where you want.
Thank you.
Now I have to get up there with oh dear. How do we get up there? Is it that way? No. Not that way, is it? Is it through there? This is... Oh my god.
I hope you weren't planning on breaking in here.
What? So it's not in here. What's going on here? I'm going... Oh, is it down the bottom? Do I have to go down through the bottom? I'm so done with this game right now. I might die here. Bleeding out. Well, let me go up the stairs.
What a stink! I hope it's not me.
I think I might die, you know. Oh, I'm gonna do this off stream. I can't be asked. Fuck this. See ya. This is doing my head in. This should not. Why? Why? It wouldn't let me talk to the people to get to this point, and then when I get to it, this happens, and I break my foot, and I'm bleeding out. This is just fucking hell. See ya.